Welcome back to Fantastic Feast. I'm your host, Thuy Phan. Before the break, we got to do a little bit of a steamed ginger and scallion fish, which is our main dish. And now we are going to show you how to make a dessert that is super simple. It's called Panna Cotta, and basically it's an Italian custard dessert. It's slightly sweet. The panna cotta itself is not that sweet, but then with the wineberry sauce, it's perfect. I'll show you how to get the panna cotta started, and once we have that, we'll put it in the fridge and let it set. And in the meantime, after that, I'll show you how to make the wineberry sauce that'll go on top of it. Super easy, and I think you'll enjoy it because it's not super sweet. So first what I'll do is add 6 tablespoons of cold water and put it in a bowl. And then you'll need gelatin, unflavored gelatin. They sell this in the baking aisle of most American supermarkets. And it's a powder, and you need 4 teaspoons of this, and what it ends up being is slightly less than 2 packets. Then I'll cut a few strawberries in a certain way just for garnish later. Slice it. This panna cotta, it is flavored with vanilla, so this is a vanilla bean, and it is super duper fragrant. And what you want to do is you want to split it and then scrape out the seeds, and you will put this into the cream when you cook it, so you get like a vanilla bean panna cotta, and it's really fragrant. Then you open it up, and inside are these vanilla bean seeds, and you want to scrape it out. See, this is like black gold. What we'll do now is we'll heat up the cream, and then we'll add sugar to that just to sweeten it up just a little bit. I've always used half and half because I think heavy cream makes it a really rich dessert. Half and half kind of makes it a little bit lighter, and you know, bikini season is coming up and everything, so we don't want to be enjoying full on cream, but you can, that's the option. So, and panna cotta, that word literally means cooked cream in Italian. So I'm pouring 4 cups. To this you add half a cup of sugar. And to this you add your vanilla beans that you scraped off. I know it doesn't look like much, but once you put it in there, it makes a huge world of difference. And just mix this up, and I also add the vanilla beans straight into there. About 3 to 5 minutes. Just let it infuse in there. Our cream has heated up and has infused all these flavors. It's still heated. I will add it to the gelatin. And basically the gelatin now is kind of a little bit solid and bloomed. But actually before that, we'll add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It smells so good right now. It's so fresh. And what you do is you pour the cream. Stir this until the gelatin is dissolved. Now once it's all dissolved and mixed together, what I'll do is I'll pour it into a container that will make it easier for me to pour. We have these custard cups. I spray it with coconut oil so that when I unmold it, it'll make it a little bit easier, but you can lightly oil it as well. I also have these kind of like yogurt cups where you can pour in the panna cotta and then pour in the wineberry dessert and just scoop it out like that, so then it's an easier way of serving versus having to unmold the dessert. But I'll show you both ways so you can have an idea of, you know, ways you can do it. You can do wine goblets if that's easier. I'm going to leave some room for the wineberry sauce. Perfect. That is your panna cotta. You're all done. You just have to put it in the fridge and let it set for at least 4 hours or overnight. And then I'll show you how to finish it up with the wineberry sauce and plate it and garnish it. I have here some red wine. And just pour the red wine in. You can do this in medium low heat. Beautiful. And then to this I'll add half a cup of sugar. Okay. And I like to add a little bit of lemon zest. And stir it. To this, I'll add some blackberries, blueberries, and our strawberries. And you just let this cook down for about 15 minutes, and it'll reduce and become really nice and glazy. Okay. Good. Well, now that we have our wineberry sauce is all ready to go, look at this, it's just beautiful and so delicious. I will show you how to unmold this and plate this dessert. So you need a sharp knife, and then just run it along the edge. Okay, there you go. Okay, and it's like you can push it around. So that's how you do it. Okay. Okay. You just over. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. You can do whatever design you want, so to speak. And okay. Let's make sure. Such a beautiful color, this wine. I prefer to drink wine this way versus wine when it's uncooked. Not much of a drinker, that's why. Okay. And you can do any variation. I'm just adding whatever my little heart desires. And this is really the only reason why I grow mint, just for garnish. I will take a bite, as I always do. I will pick this one. It's so good. I could smell and taste the vanilla and the red wine and the berries. It's a perfect light dessert, and it tastes really good. That's good stuff. I could eat all of this. Thank you so much for joining us here on Phantastic Feast. Hopefully you join us again next time. If you have any suggestions, questions, or comments, feel free to email me at phantasticfeast@gmail.com. Until next time, thanks for joining us.